Because then you would have nothing on me, bro.
You'd be dropping every week, huh? You'd be dropping it.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Benas, Banda, aka B Money, aka Mr. 50K. This is the 50K podcast. Join me on the show this week. They like your vibe. You like them too. They're feeling you. You feel them too. Trigga, 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 trigga. Give us away. The duo behind the viral hit Nationality, Trigga Ari. Welcome to the show.
Give us
you.
away.
Thank you for coming, guys. Thank you for coming, guys.
Pleasure for having us.
Pleasure.
Awesome. So, Trigga, I'll start with you. I've known you for a while. I would say close to a decade.
Yeah.
You've been pushing, you've been grinding.
Yeah.
So, how does it feel that you're finally in the mainstream and you've made it not only here in Zambia, but I would say internationally as well?
It feels good, obviously. It's been a journey, a lot of challenges, obviously, with the type of sound that I came in the game with. All in all, I'm just grateful and just blessed to be here. Not too much to to say, because it's something that I've always looked forward to, and as much as I would have loved it to happen the decade ago when we met, God has His own timing, and I think now I'm more ready to handle what it comes with.
For sure, everything has its own time.
For sure.
Yeah, and Mr. Ari, how's been the journey so far?
For me, it hasn't been so long, to be honest. I only got into music, like 2000 and late 2018, 2019, but like not professional, just like because I had it on my laptop. I was like, let me try this shit out. Oh.
No worries, man.
So, yeah.
No worries.
My bad. So I was like, let me try this out. A few friends were doing rap battles at school, so I was trying to make some stuff for them. It was only, 2021, I released my first song with Brizzo. I don't think you know Brizzo. So he got me into releasing my music. He forced me. I was like, bro, you have to release it. I had a song with him called Better For Me. It's still available, but... That's the first step I took to releasing, and then I released my first song under myself, like later on that year, like August of that year. And it's just I've really only started promoting my music since last year, so it hasn't been that long for me. Obviously, coming back to Zambia, I was studying abroad. Coming back here, working with Jay, things just made sense. You know what I mean? I had a plan to come back here and like take music seriously. Obviously, I didn't know how I was going to do it, but Nationality came about, and yeah.
No, you have taken it seriously. Yeah, so speaking of which high school did you attend? Because I check your TikTok and in the comments, people will be like, hey guys, Zambian, where did you guys grow up? So I'm curious, like, where did you do high school? Did you do it here, or you've been like away?
No, I was here. I was at ISL.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was at ISL since I was 10 years old. So I was from a very young age, and I graduated there. Then I went overseas for university. But my whole literally my whole life in school was here.
Okay. And Mr. Trigga, you grew up in the Copper Belt, yes?
Yeah, Copper Belt.
What was it like there, like being like part of the culture? I know there was like the Y Zone movement. Like, how did that inspire you to?
I think for me, music wasn't the main thing back then. I was just obviously just watching Y Zone and but it wasn't something that I thought about. People who know me since that time actually get shocked that I'm making music now, because I was always just like school. Up until I went to university, that's when I started meeting different people with different mindsets and So I'll say back then it wasn't a major thing. I didn't see myself really making music. It's not like when I was young, I'm going to be an artist. I always thought I was going to be an engineer. So I went to uni, did the engineering, and that's when I think my mind started to switch, after you realize, okay, this is something I know I can do, but I don't think I'm feeling as much fulfillment as when I'm making music. So that's when I started falling in love with music, and the direction kind of changed.
Okay. What type of engineering did you do?
I did petroleum engineering, and then and I also did like a master's after that, business management. So I could now take that the tools from the business to work with the music, and yeah, that's.
You're sorted, man.
Yeah,
You're sorted, man. You can probably even like have your own engineering firm, even
down the
when
line.
you feel you're done with music and you're going to eat.
Either way. So I think still, when you go to university, obviously the biggest advantage of fine is the paper, but then the people you meet along the way, I think is the bigger resource. Because if I didn't go there, I wouldn't have been thinking, I can actually make music. Because I met people from places like Nigeria and South Africa, different places which had a more open mind to what you can achieve.
It's the exposure.
Yeah, it's the actually, that's the word I was looking for the most. The exposure. So, yeah.
Is that where you guys met? You met in uni?
No, I was here. He was in Serbia. We have mutual friends. It's funny how we never met, but we had mutual friends who said, you should check his music out. So when he came back,
we had already been speaking before I came back.
Instagram.
So it was more like when you come back, lock in.
Yeah.
And then 2023, I came back. 2023 November. And early December came back. Yeah, 2024 we dropped
our first song together.
Yeah, One Call. The one we shot on the golf course, that was the first song we dropped together.
That was easy.
It was easy. Even Jet Ski, he was like, I don't know who let you guys call it. He called it from back then. He was like, I don't know who let this happen.
And so we made a lot of songs that time.
Yeah.
We made maybe 4 or 5. And as time went by, we just kept bouncing ideas off each other, just cooking up until early this year. Again, since he said no, he's staying, and he built a studio, very very proper studio, room 9, and that's where we had like 3 songs, I think. We teased one of them, Ginger, which was supposed to be the first song from our EP, and then we made Nationality. We tried Nationality out, and Nationality took off. So I was like, okay, but there's more. We've been working.
Room 9. Looking forward to more productions from Room 9. Man. How did you take it back, Ari, to uni? Like, did you study something like in line with entertainment, or it was also like away from?
Not even. So I was doing marketing. So funny enough, I actually dropped out before I finished. So I was like, here it's not. I mean, I'll graduate, I'll get my marketing degree, but I never, I'm very entrepreneurial. Like, while I was studying, I still had like 3 other businesses running for me. Like, I saw like the marketing degree that I was aiming for at that time wasn't gonna suffice for the kind of place I wanted to be. So I knew like just with my effort that I put into it, I can be more than that. So I was just doing a marketing course there. So I mean, like just over halfway through my course, I was like, you know what, I can't do this. I told my parents, I was like, look, I understand.
Thank you for flying me.
I understand.
Thank you for dropping the bands, but
I'm grateful for being here. I'm grateful for the exposure. I'm grateful for all of this. But this is where I want to. This is what I want to do. I'll come home. I'll do this. I'll do that. So whatever money I was saving up there, the second I got home, built the studio, did everything like that. And since then, it's just been work in the studio. Aside from my little side hustles to fund whatever's happening, because music takes ages to pay you. We still have to do our daily work, daily jobs to fund our lives. But life in the studio since I came back.
No, you're not alone, because I also have a day job.
Exactly.
But ideally, like, this should be like my Monday to Friday bread and butter, you know what I mean? But eventually we'll get there.
Eventually.
Yeah, for sure.
Eventually.
So speaking of marketing, I feel marketing has still like played a role, like looking at
Definitely.
looking at the success of Nationality. I would say TikTok was used as like a big distribution tool. And we had TikTok influencers out of goodwill that like jumped on people like Jyoti, Mwaka, even DJs, Nabi, Clear Ice Queen. So was using TikTok a deliberate strategic move, or it was a happy mistake?
Yeah, it was a bit of both. Not mistake, I wouldn't say mistake, but there was a lot of God's grace behind that. Having the idea we knew, okay, instead of us shooting a big music video that will cost us 50K or whatever, we can put that in high quality short form content, which these days people spend time scrolling. No one really wants to go to YouTube unless you've convinced them that there's something for you to watch on YouTube.
So you have to start at the base, get their attention here, that short attention span for them to keep hearing that song. You scroll on TikTok, you keep hearing it, like, okay, what's this song? You know what I mean? Eventually it catches on, locks on. I mean, it's a formula a lot of artists use, and it doesn't work for a lot of people.
That's actually true.
You know what I mean? So it's not to say, okay, just go on TikTok and post your music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to have some sort of
hook.
You need to have a hook. You need to have a theme behind where you're going. You have to think very psychological of how you're gonna like attack these people. Because you can't, like, you've seen how many people are posting their music. It just doesn't. I mean, we can't also say we know the formula because we've done it for one song. But then again, just by teasing our next song and it already getting exposure, just by posting a video in the car.
Yeah.
So we kind of understand how to do it now. Yeah. So I think
marketing is very important.
Very
I
psychological.
think it's the most important thing. Aside the art, because you've seen artists who've been marketed so well but the music is not there. So it's a blessing that at least the music is also as good as the marketing. When everything just marries, it makes things go to the next level. So with the team that we have in-house, we have Mike, Jetski, and obviously we just sit down, spend time studying trends from other countries and coming up with the rollouts. We sit down, the two of us, and just. And it's also
it's not to say like we force and we're so strategic on this like that. A lot of the ideas just come up from us four, me, Jetski, Jay, Mike, just vibing in the studio, thinking of ideas, listening to the music. You know what I mean? So it just comes from there, us chilling, us all being around each other a lot
constantly.
So we're fortunate to have this collective. Everyone's brains work.
I know it's a good thing. It's a good thing because there's a lot of gatekeeping here in the Zambian industry, and for guys like yourselves, like I'm sure you have like so many peers that would like want like radio play, TV play, but they always complain. But the beauty of the internet, it has
the internet. I think. I know you are tapped in a lot with South African music. Yeah. And do you remember Ricky Rick's speech
at the Metro
Awards? I think I was watching that when I was in China as well. And it also changed the way I thought about music marketing. He said, yes, the radio, we can't run away from the fact radio is very important. There's people, very important, forever important. That's media. Newspapers will always be there. TV will always be there. But if you're coming from a place where you can't afford the budget, or even it's not even about payola, it's about you being able to come to Lusaka, for example.
Yes.
To
move station to station
to drop your music, it's hard. So the internet is it's an open market. It's an open market. It's like crypto of some sort. So you can just access it. And the fact that you can access it, you just have to make your audience find you through that. And then obviously the TV and radio has no choice these days but to respond to what's popular. We got on radio because people were requesting the song. It's not like we genuinely had to run around. Now yes, there's a few people that already mess with us on radio, but like even when we did our first show on Phoenix, we heard how many people were calling in from like Copper Belt, from it's because they saw it and then they requested. So I think
I feel like a lot of people assume that we paid a lot. Like people might think we paid the radio, we paid this, we paid this.
The budget wasn't even
they didn't even have the budget. I don't even lie to you. To go to Zanzibar, my God.
It was hectic. Independent artists, it's not easy.
No, because I feel when the demand is high, like the music is going to be played.
Yeah.
It's not like South African artists come to Zambia and submit. Maybe some do because they've got mailing lists.
Yeah.
But then, like, if a song is popping, like the radio presenters will have no choice but to just find the song and play the song. Speaking of going to Zanzibar, Rotimi hopped on to
that was crazy
remix. What was your reaction when he reached out and like he basically made like an IG and a TikTok where he's like vibing to the song. He's like he's a big deal. He's been here a couple of times. What was your reaction?
Obviously we were blessed. Shout out to the people at Kudu Crescent, obviously the ones who brought him the last time. And Gu was someone who was supporting us from the jump. And I think he just shared it on his story or something.
Yeah, he shared it.
And Rotimi saw it, DM'd him. They were having conversations without us.
Yeah, so we didn't know.
We didn't even know about the conversation going on. He kind of said it, but we didn't think it was an actual thing.
Yeah, so they obviously made the group with us, and we're like, oh, okay, what's gonna come? How much is he gonna charge us?
We're just thinking, there's no bag here. I hope he won't hit us with all right, here's the verse and here's my lawyer's
invoice. Return with the signed copy and my $50,000 check.
We even tried to pitch him another song. That's what we were trying to do. We were trying to tell him, okay, let's this one's already going far. Let's try to go to the next one. We can have the money from this one to pay him. But he was like, no, don't worry about that. I think what you have with this one's a special song. There's no other song I would rather be on.
Like rinse this song.
Like rinse this song. Push it if you want for the whole year. There's potential in this song. I'm not taking any other song from you guys, and you won't have to pay. But let me just give me like some time and I'll send it. And like a joke, he sent the
2 days.
2 days he sent the verse, and then we're like, okay, this is fire. And now we started thinking how we're going to market it, and he just said, what are your Facebooks? What are your Instagrams? And we gave him those things, and then the video came out. I think I was at home. He was in the studio when it came out. I was offline. But
I said to him, I was like, bro, serious.
I just woke up Twitter, people shouting there like,
because we were like, yo, dude, wake up, this guy wants to.
Because obviously the way he started that video, just like Zambia. So the second every Zambian heard that, they were waiting there to hear what it's about. So when they heard the song, obviously everyone was tapped in, and they just started
tagging and everything.
Sending links to my phone. I also started because Jay, obviously, it's just like, even though it's both of us, Jay is like more established than me in Zambia. People know Jay as an artist. He's established himself as an artist here. For me, it was more like Ari is either a feature or maybe someone who produced on the track. You know what I mean? So they didn't really see me as someone who was on the song with Jay. It's only after now we performed, we do this, we interviews. Music video. That's opened people's eyes. But before that, it was more like people were sending the thing to Jay's Jay's
my phone was just blowing up that day. And then now it was just what next, and we had a whole rollout for it. Unfortunately, with the passing of the former president, things had to take a different turn. But I mean, even at the time we released it, people were still hype. People are still supporting it. It's making it so hard.
You know what I mean? Because we were wondering now, what's the next song? What do we do next? We have to keep the momentum, because we didn't think the song would have a lifespan of like it's still going. So we thought, okay, here remix is coming out. What's next? How are we gonna do this? But the song's just been keeping us afloat. I mean, we've still done our fair share in marketing and doing things to keep it relevant, but
it's like every day someone being introduced to it. Different countries are now opening up to it, and then trying to find ways to kind of have their own versions and the like. So that might be the next phase. But it was an amazing experience, obviously, coming from a place where like Zambia, where you really have to try to get such attention for it to just come. No words, honestly. Just to glory be to God for that.
Because when I saw the baby, I was like, yo.
It's good. Yeah.
But it's such an amazing ending.
Yeah. I know it was a really tricky one to navigate, but because we were on the flight, we were back from Zanzibar. When we heard the news.
Oh, man.
He's the one who actually just told you, Jay, do you know what has happened? I'm like, we were looking forward to just coming down
immediately
here,
and then
running around, going straight to radio and the like, and then we just saw the news, and we had to also act fast, tell our distro, our distributors.
Yeah, we pulled it down. Obviously, it was a Friday or the Thursday he passed.
Oh yes,
and our song was coming out the Friday. So we're literally in the plane when we got the news.
He's the one who told me, and
I was like, bro, I thought it was a joke. I was like, there's no ways. There's really no ways.
Yeah, so navigating that was interesting, but like I said, people still riding with the song, still waited. Rotimi himself is still very, very supportive of it. It would have been amazing to have him in the video, but we still have plans with him. That by the grace of God you'll be seeing very soon.
Very soon.
Yeah, very soon.
Yeah, I was hoping I was going to be in the video because Tanzania is the home country of his wife.
They have their own politics related to that situation.
And he's also, the thing is we forget sometimes that this guy is an actual star in the States. He has things to do. So he's also
maybe
shooting.
Scheduling.
Yeah, he was shooting at the time for the Shine. He wanted to shoot his own side and then send it over to us. But at the same time, it was just failing to align.
And also what it was costing for, because we have to fund that. It was costing more than our Zanzibar videos.
We might as well just go to Zanzibar and then shoot something amazing.
Yeah.
We don't want to be the guys that sang about the place and didn't go there.
Like, at least for the culture.
But we tried. We really tried to get him to come. We tried everything. Sponsors, this, everything. It just couldn't align with his schedule. And we also couldn't delay further, so
no, couldn't. I know, like it happens, man. Because even Whiskey, Drake, the videos,
that was my example every day in the group. I think I used to tell them in the group every day,
like, don't worry, it's happening.
It's happening. Let's just do it.
It doesn't reduce the magnitude of the collaboration.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think the way we filled in the gap in the music videos, it's like seamless.
The dancers,
the dancers,
the scenery. But I mean, there's never it's never enough content. We still, we still can do something, and we still will.
Yeah, still can. Like, it's open. Like, there's even like more tracks, I'm sure, that he can still jump on.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
And what was it like in Tanzania? Like, the people in Zanzibar themselves, the natives, were they like vibing? Like, oh yeah, guys.
We went on the last day. It played in the club actually.
It was
on
crazy.
the last day.
Because we were obviously working every single day. We'd start at wake up 7:30, 8. By 9 we were moving. It's by 2-3
were far.
Yeah, 2-3 a.m. we were done shooting. So it was we had booked like a driver there, so we had a car and a driver, so we were going to all ends of the island, doing all activities, going on the boat to an island, coming back, going here, so we had busy schedules. But every time we'd come back at night, we'd now try to get some pictures done, we started recording for another music video there as well, getting some clips. So we were there for 4 or 5 days? 4 days. So for the first 3, obviously the first day we were there
to rest.
Yeah, to rest a bit. But the rest of the days we were going until like 3 a.m. recording, and only on the last day we went out, and from the club we went to the airport.
Yeah, but the energy was there, and now a lot of them are starting to come across the song. Obviously, because we collaborated with the dancers from there, we collaborated with hotels, the travel agency there.
Take trips.
Yeah, so those places now, people seeing the content on their pages.
A friend of mine was there recently, and he was showing people the songs, like, oh, my friends came to do this, and they knew the song.
Yeah, we saw you guys at the
they
beach.
saw us recording it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a small place. Like, Zanzibar is really small, so yeah. So it's like a local area with a lot of beautiful things going on. We had to shoot one of the clips. I think the beginning of the song was shot just outside the gate.
Yeah, a lot of people might think, oh, these guys went and did. Literally, we're like, you know what, guys? Okay, let's get in the car and start. As we find places, let's shoot. We drove out 100 meters. We saw that spot. We're like, yeah.
Yeah, the beach that was there, the sandy stuff there, that was a football pitch.
Yeah.
That was dried out.
Then we literally finished there, went up on the road, drove a kilometer, saw open space, like,
Definitely going to trip over here. I know.
So it was an experience.
I'll definitely go try and visit. I wanted to go there like 2017 when Future and Casper were performing. I don't even remember that concert. Casperlight.
No, the Casperlight were doing it in Zanzibar.
They used to do Tanzania.
Okay,
as well.
okay.
Apart
Also, you
from
wanted to
SA
pass
as well. I wanted to, But anyway.
I think Trace have been doing something there, no?
I think
Trace Awards.
Yeah, Trace Awards, yes.
Was that last year or this year?
Was that Moya was there?
Moya was there. Was it last year or this year?
This year. Earlier this year.
Earlier this year.
Should have been, yeah.
And it's an amazing place.
Definitely.
Good people. Very welcoming.
We have to go for holiday now.
Yeah. So since you went for work, you guys like deserve to treat yourselves to like a vacation, man.
We had a crazy villa, swimming pool. We didn't even have a chance to swim to get so we have to run it back.
After the festive season, because December is busy for you guys because you get booked for sure. So maybe like Jan, Feb, you can make a plan.
We have to just grind out these months, make money.
For you to enjoy life, you need money.
You go back just to chill. So going back to what Ari was saying, when people were thinking you're just like a producer or a feature, what's the deal now? Are you guys like an official duo, or you're still like solo artists that just come together once in a while, and then you're also going to be like doing your own individual projects?
I think it's more of
like an Eminem Race the 5'9" type thing.
Eminem Race the 5'9". If you go see a lot of wrestling references behind the DX.
I was about to mention DX. Is this like a Shawn Michaels Triple H?
Because he's got his own sound. He's a very dope R&B artist. We're just actually forcing things, bringing him to the Afrobeats. But he's doing well in Afrobeats, but his hip hop R&B, that's his strength. A very special pocket that I know with time and
to be understood.
Yeah. So he's got his thing going on, and I've got my thing. But then when it works, we've still got like so much music together. Instead of us now waiting for next time we'll drop it, we'd rather just come together, join forces.
And you know, like we all say, if something's working, why break it? You know what I mean? So we still have our EP to come out. We still have a lot of plans for the rest of the year. Who knows? Next year we'll see people want more music. Might have more music.
Part 2.
Who knows? So
it's Tiger, Chris Brown.
Exactly.
Fan of a fan one.
Fan of a fan.
So we're just trying to, and also just from the structure point of view, he has a few things in place. I have a few things in place. He has the studio and the I have the label and the connections. So it's like it works as a collective as well. Anytime he'll need to push his own music, we have things planned out. And anytime I'll need to
record, make music, do something. So everyone in the collective, everyone has their strength. Like in the making the music, I'll be there. Getting the music out to the people it needs to be heard, we have Jay. When it comes to content, videographer, creative direction, we have Jay and Mike and Ski.
Jet Ski.
So everyone has their own important role, and it just works, fortunately.
Nice. Speaking of, you said you're dropping an EP this year, next year?
It should be this year. I was supposed to drop earlier, but obviously because this song doesn't want to leave us alone as well. Yes, and there's still a few things around the Nationality song that have to happen. That we don't want to also quench, because as much as people will try to tell you, let's move on, this and that, there's so many pockets outside the country that haven't also taken it in. So there's just a few things happening around it, but we've been teasing the next round of music on our socials, and people are already ready for that part.
People already know the lyrics.
Like, when is that one dropping?
So we're trying to just go with maybe 2 more singles in the project end of the year, just so that it can also push us into next year.
No, like let Nationality do its thing, man.
Yeah.
Like I remember I even called you. I was comparing the song to Amarula because
Yeah.
Roberto is an uncle of mine. That song had multiple remixes. There was a remix with Pato Ranking.
And it's still going.
Yes, there was a remix with Zone Farm and Slap D as
Yeah.
well, and then he also did like a Brotherhood remix with his brother.
brothers,
and
yeah.
So if
That's
another
another-
artist like wants to jump on, I don't think you can be hesitant to say maybe like
No.
a Breezy or a Derulo is like I also want my remix. Like you can.
It already has like so many versions that we haven't released. We're just trying to package it the right way and again market it and put everything in place, you know. But we're trying to. The whole idea behind the song, obviously, when we made it, we didn't really look at it as like, oh, it's a global phenomenon. It was just, okay, this is something fun, this is a vibe. But then now starting to see how different people had an interpretation of the same song. We're like, oh, okay, people from different nationalities now feel like this is their song and they would like to represent where they're from. So the only way now is to allow people from these same areas take it to where they're from and just represent where they're from. So yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I've seen the different sounds, man. Like all the hands are using it as a sound on TikTok, on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Speaking of the hands, how's the attention? Like now, like personally, if I hit like Nationality, hey, because that you would have nothing on me, bro.
You'd be dropping every week, huh? You'd be dropping a new one every week. That's crazy.
Yeah, how are you navigating?
I'm just trying to be focused, obviously. Get this guy.
Emphasis on drive.
No, but we're doing well. We're doing fine.
I'm focused. I'm definitely focused.
I'm focused. I'm just being like, you know, we spend most of our time in the studio anyway, just to avoid this place. Because like when you actually stand outside, and this is not like it's factual. There's not, you can't run away from it. But at the same time, you need to be very careful, and which we are making sure we're focused.
No, that's the goal, man. Just stay grounded. You don't want to end up like being compromised or
But it's
being in
crazy.
a compromising situation.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No, it is
No, it's
crazy.
crazy.
It is crazy.
Wow, to some serious DM, serious.
Even those we doubted before, like this one would I be in there? But it's like the ones
coming.
It has
360.
changed now, and then the ones who now have the ability to maybe just swipe on the easy, not even open it. It's fine.
So kids, just work hard, man.
Yeah.
Happy will reply
Don't
on
worry. Forget everything
Your
else.
time will come.
She will DM you first.
That was the goal.
Reminds me of an Eddie Murphy joke. He claims like that's why he joined showbiz, but anyway, that was just COVID. So away from the music, how do you guys like unwind? What do you do like when you are not in the
Unfortunately,
studio?
the music is the unwinding. If I'm being honest, like we spend a lot of time together, especially because the studio is our chill spot as well. So sometimes even the way the music has been made these days is through us unwinding. Because we're saying, okay, now let's go to the studio, just get you invite a lot of people to come to chill.
Yeah.
And then as you're moving on, a beat plays, and to be honest, I think the unwinding is very much connected to the music. Aside that, football as well. Yeah, just fitness, football, gym.
Or you play, or
I play,
like both physical and
Yeah,
console?
both.
There's a PlayStation there in the studio, so it's time to just play there, we chill.
Yeah, but both.
Yeah.
We play even at the pitch.
Okay.
Most times we have a few
Wednesdays.
friends. We have so many friends that are into that. So
Yeah.
we
Come
play.
through for the Sunday soccer.
We mostly weekdays, but yeah.
Wednesday, 7
weekdays,
PM,
in the
yeah.
evening,
Yeah,
those
those
are-
football sports. Oh yeah, those are good.
Paso Academy,
So
those
it's
places.
good. It's a good way to also just keep fit.
Yeah, no, it is like the heart has to. We don't want to see a situation where like you collapse on stage or something.
Imagine.
Unfortunately, it happens.
Yeah, it happens.
So like once in a while, you just like do your cardio. Anyway, the cardio is already on lock. I can see.
Yeah, no, I try.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying.
And FC25, who's like the better guy?
He's been whooping me. I can't come here and come.
You can't even come.
I've been receiving, but it hasn't been easy. He knows.
Yeah, it's
He
not
knows.
easy.
It hasn't
But
been easy, but I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be
Eternal of the
back.
king.
Yeah.
Yeah, personally, I haven't been good at FIFA since PS2 days, man.
yeah,
3,
but
4,
lot to
5.
catch
I have a lot to catch up on, man.
have a lot to catch up.
FIFA 07, I was a god though. Like
Yeah.
I knew like if I shoot from here, I'll score like a free kick or
Yeah.
like from a corner. But now like it's more
That's
technical.
too much.
Now you
That's
have to
too-
do
the
the-
driven
Yeah, now
shots,
like you
just
have to
move
like
it, yeah.
direct a pass.
Yeah.
So like
driven shots
everything.
is
Everything.
low pass, low
Lobs,
shots.
what?
Ah,
I
Everything.
have a lot of catching up to do, man. I should get a console, man. I'll invest in one.
No,
No, my brother
it's an
is
investment,
wild.
actually.
My brother is wild. He plays the ultimate team, man. He's crazy.
Ah.
Yeah, so no one really beats him in the studio, and he knows it.
At least I have my one win.
Yeah,
I can hold it
a
down.
lot of maybe 35.
A win is a win. I'll take it. I should have. In fact, the mistake is after I won that game, I should have stopped.
Yeah, you should have just. That's what I did.
You know,
with him.
I should have just won that game and never played him again.
Yeah,
but the
but he
problem
gets
is after
pissed.
winning that one, no, myself, my ego.
You
Like,
went
if I
back
can. If I can win this one game, I'm sure there's another win in me.
Nah.
And they just kept getting beaten. So
And then he got triggered. Pun intended.
Great.
Nice one, man. So, who did you guys like grow up like listening to? Like, who inspired the sound or your sound? We'll start with you, Ari.
A lot of R&B artists. For me, okay, in the beginning of my music was Eli Sostre, guy from SA, is in the US now. Him, Drake. I can't even cap and say, as cliche as it sounds, like he has a vibe. You want Afro, you want R&B, you want hip hop, you want something.
versatile.
He's very versatile.
He's
So
versatile, yeah.
whatever sound I was trying to achieve, like even when I went into Afro House, like producing Afro House. So Drake released that Honestly Nevermind album of his. So for me,
Oh, that one.
yeah, tapping in to see like how he finds pockets in those kind of beats, seeing how he finds pockets, because he's not an insane vocalist, but he's very artistic. Like he can find a way to make like majority of beats sound good, flow on any beat. So for me, I was just taking notes from how he approaches certain kinds of music, how he writes. Obviously, is very lyrical. You know what I mean? Writing is I feel like you don't need to be that lyrical when you have a very powerful voice, because you can like extend very minimal lyrics into making it sound amazing. But when you have to rely on your voice like lyrics and stuff to carry you really need to be careful with how you write. You need to watch how you flow. It's more critical thinking, I feel. So for me, I'd say Drake, a lot of Afro artists, Wizkid for sure, because Wizkid, how he
greatest.
his flows on how he can extend his notes and all these kind of things when he's making music. I take a lot from there. I take a lot from a lot of Afrobeat artists. Ashake, how he does the choir effects. I use that on Nationality. For me, it's more like I listen to the technical elements of how artists make music and the producers, because I do the mixing and the mastering for our music. So I try to understand how these people are making music, from the catchy sounds, what people are doing in their music, and I just implement it into ours. So for me, it's more like critical listening rather than
I know it is good rather than just vibes.
Yeah.
Be able to say, okay,
Yeah.
I like the choir effect thing, and
Yeah.
it seems like that's a thing now. But I like it, man. I love my backing vocals.
Yeah.
Like some of my favorite songs of all time have like that
the
backtrack, the way I are, the Kerry Hilson, like that backing.
Yeah.
Remember Sweetest Girl?
Yeah.
That female
Yeah,
voice,
she
like
used to-
for me,
yeah.
she used to be. That's
Bangers.
Like when we're recording,
to
there's
that.
layers.
Make sure.
Like he's like, bro,
Make sure.
what other layer do we need to add? I'm like, bro, like this.
There's a
And
small
then you
one.
just send one here,
Yeah.
send there, and it
Make
glues it
it
together.
combine. Yeah, for me, it's just Kanye West heavily, because even his transition from like being an artist, being a producer to an artist was more like what I was doing as well. Because obviously, you know, I also started out like in the production realm, and then so Kanye West, the ability to, just the way he believed in himself from the jump. Kanye West, Wizkid, if I go to South Africa, Nasty C, because he's young. I mean, even at the time he was knocking these guys out the game. He was very young, competing at a high level. So, move to Wizkid, David, Burna Boy. Yeah, there's a lot, but I would say the main guys would be like Kanye West, Drake, Wizkid.
Nice. Yeah, Nasty. I remember when he came. When was that? 2016? I think it was like still 18, 19. First time he came to Zambia at the All Black Party. You were there, right?
No, I wasn't around.
Yeah. And Kanye as well has been a big influence, like despite what's happening now. You like he even mentions to say like the Travis sound
comes
that's
from him.
The
Drake comes
ASAP
from
Rocky
him.
swag. That's all.
He's
like,
the father.
Yes,
it's
he
just
is.
that he's a confused father sometimes.
I know he'll be fine.
But you can't take away from like his genius, like how smart he is. Even visually, there's things that he used to do back then that you think about now, and they're like, oh, how did he think of doing that at that time?
Just when I watched that Stronger video, for me,
Stronger was crazy.
Stronger was wild.
And it all falls down. I don't know if you remember All Falls Down, the one that he rushes to the airport. There's that angle he hits from where he's like, it's like a third person angle. Like he goes to the bathroom to wash his hair.
Oh, that video.
Doing that that time for me is crazy.
That was futuristic.
You know, the acoustics when he enters the bathroom change, when he's washing his hands, like you become him looking through the ribs. That time, doing it at that time. If you do it now, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like anyone can do that now. You can buy the meta glasses and just make it happen. Yeah. But that was that time. He had to mirror everything, and he's very creative. In the fashion world as well, very influential. Changed street fashion, took it mainstream. So yeah, people like that are people who inspire, because the whole idea for us is now to also update the system. Yeah, that's the whole idea.
That's the whole concept.
To change a few things.
No, for sure. Like, you've definitely changed the game, man. And I'm sure you guys are now like the blueprint in terms of like even like song marketing, distribution.
Well, a lot of people, like we're just seeing a lot of people are taking notes.
Yeah,
and we're still taking our notes.
You can tell, like, okay, like you can tell, like these are our clones. Mr. Beast says, you know, Mr. Beast. YouTube is like, there's so many clones of mine on YouTube now.
There's obviously boardrooms where it's TikToks, lines,
Excel sheets, like Exhibit A.
Exactly.
Here, Trigga does like this, so we need to.
Just make a song sound like this.
No, we've seen a couple.
Alright, gents. Thank you so much for coming through, man. Like it's been an honor. Yeah, I wish you guys the best. I wish you guys longevity in the game, man, and keep pushing. I'm proud of you guys. I'm actually inspired by you guys, man. Like it hasn't been easy. Like the struggle has been too real, and to see the success of you guys it's very heartwarming, man.
Bless.
I wish you guys well until the BETs, until the Grammys.
Amen.
And literally what you're doing is also inspiring. As we talked before we were talking about it. It's inspiring, bro. And like just for everyone has their time. That's everyone's moment comes. Ours came sooner than either of us expected, obviously, but I just believe hard work, you can never fail.
And the formula is literally hard work.
The formula is hard work. People can say, oh, you need to do this, you need to do this, but it's
if
not going to
get
it's
not going to go anywhere. If
it's
you're not
time.
Working, you're not
time and hard
praying,
work. You're
not believing.
That's the key. Your faith.
Your faith, because without faith, imagine not doing what you're doing without faith, without something to hold on to, pat yourself. Because there's every day I think there's a voice that tells you, my guy.
Yeah, just
allow it, man. And you can do something else. You know,
I told him before Nationality, I said, I told myself, if this song doesn't blow up, I'm done music. I need to get serious, I'm getting old.
Yeah, but
This ends here.
But that's
so
why you need faith. Like you need you need something to believe in. So and only God can do that for you, can you know, keep that energy coming, recharge you. Because as human beings, it's very few human beings that will speak life into you. Because everyone else, the world has been designed to be negative. And if you really lean into the world, it's gonna be
overthink the best, think the worst.
Being negative is our default setting. So we have to brainwash ourselves into being positive and believing that things are going to happen.
Be a baby. Like most times, you have to be a baby that just that's like reset. You know, I think even when it comes to the Bible itself, the way it says, I think the guy who was saying he wanted to go to heaven and he was rich, is it? God had to tell him he had to become like a baby. Like you literally have to forget everything else and just hold on to your faith. So
for sure. Notes taken. Alright, gents. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having us.
Awesome. This has been the 50K podcast. I'm your host, Benas, aka B Money, aka Mr. 50K. My guests have been J Trigga and Ari. We shoot from King Spirit Image Room. Stay tuned for games by Z Creator. Until next time, we are.
Eva, see you here.
Yo, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to Games by Z Creator. I'm your host, Benas Banda. We got Creator here and we got my guests, J Trigga and Ari. So today's game is very simple. A contestant picks the ball and then the color has to match their assigned color. And then the first person to pop the same color of the balloon wins. Who's gonna win? Is it gonna be me? Or is it gonna be J Trigga or Ari? Or is it gonna be Creator? Alright, Creator, you go first. You pick your ball and see which color we go get.
Oh, I
Red.
know.
Is that your color?
Yes.
That's cheating. That's
Okay.
Alright. I was on blue, huh? So this is blue.
Mine is what? Yellow?
Yeah.
No!
This is real.
Looks like it's staged now.
Oh, this guy.
Guys. You don't put it back inside.
You know.
I was supposed to put it. Oh, I was supposed to.
Oh, it's me.
Balance restored. 1 sec. Let me just put that off. Okay. There we go. They pop it, bro. From there, bro. It's blood.
It's blood.
It's black.
Excuse me.
So that means you won.
That was good. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is. The winner is Trigga! Congrats, man. Until next time, we out.